Welcome, ladies, to Real Talk Friday, January the 16th. My name is Alicia, and I am a holistic health coach who supports women in creating lives that feel sustainable, nourishing, and grounded. Today, we are discussing why we keep chasing things that don't actually nourish us. There is something I've noticed about how we live. A lot of us keep chasing things that don't actually nourish us, even after we know they don't work. We go back again and again. Different versions, same promise. And the question isn't why don't we know better? The real question is, why does this keep feeling like the best option we have? Because most women are not chasing fulfillment. They're chasing relief. Relief from pressure, pain, emptiness, and feeling like something inside them is unsettled and unnamed. And when you're desperate for relief, you don't reach for what's nourishing. You reach for what's fast, familiar, and socially rewarded. That's how we end up mistaking stimulation for sustenance. Busy feels productive. Attention feels like connection. Compliments feel like worth. Achievements feel like safety. And control feels like peace. But none of those things actually feed us. They distract and numb us, and they keep us moving. And movement can feel safer than stillness, because stillness asks questions we've been avoiding. Most people don't keep chasing what doesn't nourish them because they're shallow. They do it because slowing down will require them to feel what's been pushed aside for years: grief, loneliness, disappointment, anger, fear, and the exhaustion of always holding it together. So instead, we stay busy. We stay focused on the next goal, the next fix, and the next version of ourselves. Not because it's fulfilling, but because it keeps us from sitting with what hurts. And the world rewards that. It praises productivity. It celebrates discipline. It applauds resilience, even when it's actually self-abandonment. So when something doesn't nourish us, but still keeps us going, we tell ourselves it must be working. But nourishment is quieter than that. Nourishment doesn't rush us. It doesn't demand constant proof. And it doesn't keep you braced for what's next. It leaves you steadier, not just occupied. When you've lived a long time without real nourishment, it can feel unfamiliar, even uncomfortable, because it asks you to stop performing, striving, and earning your place. It asks you to be present in your own life. And for many women, that's when the ache shows up. So we go back to what we know, even when it costs us. This is what is called a survival pattern. And survival patterns don't disappear because someone gives you better advice. They soften when safety shows up. Safety to rest, to be honest, and to say, this isn't working and I don't know what will. If you've been wondering why you keep reaching for things that leave you empty, don't shame yourself. Ask a different question. What am I actually hungry for that I've been trying to replace with something easier? Because the thing you keep chasing is usually standing in for something deeper you haven't been given space to need. For now, I want you to sit with this without judgment. Just think about where you keep going back, even though it doesn't truly nourish you. That awareness alone is the beginning of something more honest. If you're navigating your own relationship with food, body, or health, and would like to learn more about the Empower Her journey or about my free private Facebook group, you can find that information in the links below. I'm grateful you're here, and I'll see you next week right here for Real Talk Friday.